So, you've probably heard the term VPN thrown around, and let's be honest, it sounds a little technical, right? But what if I told you it's actually as simple as giving yourself a private tunnel on the internet? In the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what that means in a way that actually makes sense.
All right, here's the game plan. We're going to start with that private tunnel analogy to really get our heads around it. Then, we'll dive into why you'd even want one in the first place and how the magic behind it actually works. We'll also cover the big question, free versus paid VPNs. And finally, we'll bust some common myths and give you the tools to pick the right one.
Okay, first up, let's get this whole private tunnel thing down. To really understand what a VPN is, we're just going to start with a simple but really powerful analogy.
I want you to imagine for a second that the internet is just one giant public highway. Every single time you go online, you're basically getting in your car and driving to a destination. Could be a website, an app, anything.
Now here's the thing. Without a VPN, your car is driving out in the open. Everyone can see it. Your internet provider, advertisers, all sorts of other onlookers. They can see what kind of car you're driving, and they can see exactly where you're going. They can literally follow you from stop to stop, building a little map of your entire journey.
So, this is where a VPN comes in. What is it? It's like you get to build your very own private, covered tunnel right over that public highway. The second you turn it on, your car drives into this tunnel and poof, you're shielded from all those prying eyes. So, inside this tunnel, your journey is completely private. You're still on the same highway, heading to the same destinations, but nobody on the outside can see what you're doing. Pretty cool, right? But why would you even need this level of privacy to begin with?
Okay, so we've got the what down pat. Now let's get into the much more interesting part, the why. What are the real-world problems on this open internet road that a private tunnel actually solves?
Well, think about it like this. First, you get your privacy back. You stop companies from watching your every move. Second, security. You ever use the public Wi-Fi at a coffee shop or an airport? A VPN turns your connection into an armored car, keeping your data safe. And third, access. A VPN can make it look like you're entering the highway from a totally different country, letting you access your favorite streaming shows from home, even when you're traveling.
And believe me, this isn't some niche, techie thing anymore. We're talking about nearly a third of all internet users around the world who are already using VPNs. It's gone totally mainstream as a way for regular people to take back a little bit of control. So this private tunnel idea sounds great, but how does it actually work? What's the tech that makes it all happen? Let's pop the hood and take a quick look.
It's actually way simpler than it sounds. You open your VPN app, you tap Connect, and right away, the app creates that secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and a special server owned by the VPN company. From that moment on, all of your internet activity travels through that protected tunnel to the server, which then sends it out to the websites you want to visit.
Now that word encrypted is the secret sauce here. What does it mean? Basically, the VPN scrambles all of your data into complete, unreadable nonsense. Just total gibberish to anyone who might try to peek inside the tunnel. Only your device and the VPN server have the secret key to unscramble it. That's what makes the tunnel secure. And here's the other really clever part. The VPN server gives you a brand new IP address, which is like your home address on the internet. This hides your real one. So going back to our analogy, it's like your car enters the tunnel in New York, but then it appears to exit the tunnel and merge onto the highway in London. As far as the internet is concerned, you're wherever that server is.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. You've seen a million ads for free VPNs, and you're wondering, why on earth would I pay for this? And that is a super important question, because when it comes to your privacy, well, not all tunnels are built the same, not even close.
Let's just lay it all out. With a paid VPN, you pay a few bucks a month for a service with strong privacy, solid security, and fast speeds. With a free VPN, the cost is often hidden. See, to make money, a lot of them actually sell your browsing data to advertisers. They also tend to use weaker security, are much slower, and often put a strict cap on how much you can even use it each month. You often end up trading your privacy for the illusion of it. You know, there's a saying that really hits the nail on the head here. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. If the service is free, you have to ask yourself, how are they making money? And a lot of the time the answer is, they're making money from your data. And look, this is the harsh reality. Some free VPNs are actually worse than using no VPN at all. They might be selling your browsing history. Some have even been caught with malware hidden inside their apps, and they almost always give you terrible security and performance. It's a massive trade-off. All right, let's move on and set some realistic expectations. A VPN is an incredible tool, for sure,
But it's really important to understand that it's not some magic, invisible shield that protects you from everything bad on the internet.
This is probably the biggest question people have, right? If I turn my VPN on, am I a complete ghost online? Am I totally invulnerable to all threats?
And the short answer is nope. A VPN is a powerful tool that seriously boosts your privacy and security, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. It's not a replacement for just having smart, safe online habits.
For example, a VPN won't stop you from downloading a virus. You absolutely still need antivirus software for that. It won't save you if you fall for a phishing scam in an email. And here's the big one. If you turn on your VPN but then you log into your Google or Facebook account, well, obviously Google and Facebook know it's you.
Okay, so let's say you've decided a VPN is right for you. With hundreds of options out there, how in the world do you pick a good one? Let's go over the key things you need to look for.
Here are 4 non-negotiable features. First, and this is the most important one, a strict no-log policy. That means they don't keep records of what you do. Look for providers that have had this proven by an independent audit. Second, strong encryption. You don't need to be an expert, just look for words like OpenVPN or WireGuard on their site. Third, make sure it has a kill switch. That's a failsafe that cuts your internet if the VPN disconnects, so your real address is never accidentally exposed. And finally, just read some reviews from trusted, independent sources.
So at the end of the day, a VPN is so much more than just a piece of tech. It's your personal, private tunnel on the giant public highway of the internet. And that really just leaves you with one simple question to answer for yourself. How much is your online privacy worth to you?